Welcome to CBS Mornings. We're going to begin with a major development in the fight against COVID. Pfizer has won an emergency use authorization from the FDA for its vaccine booster shot. This applies only to older Americans at the moment and those at high risk. So far, big picture, about 64% of eligible Americans are fully vaccinated. And our Weijia Jiang is at the White House for us following all of this. Weijia, before people run out to their local pharmacy, there is one more step, I understand it, before these boosters can be made available. Good morning.
Good morning, Tony, and good morning to everybody. You are right. Even though the FDA has approved the Pfizer booster for some people, a panel of advisors to the CDC has to vote on who is eligible to get them before the government makes them available. That's expected to happen today. And then the CDC director has to formally adopt the recommendations. But the White House expects shots to start going into arms by the end of the week. The FDA has authorized a Pfizer booster shot for people who are 65 years and older, as well as adults 18 through 64 years old who are at high risk for severe COVID-19 or serious complications from frequent exposure to the virus, like healthcare workers. The White House had hoped that the general population could start getting them this week and even announced a rollout plan in August.
We'll be ready to start this booster program during the week of September 20.
On the CBS News podcast, The Takeout, Dr. Anthony Fauci discussed studies that show the vaccine's effectiveness wanes over time.
Will it continue to come down, which it is doing? It is more so in Israel, because Israel is ahead of us by about a month and a half, and they're seeing it come down significantly.
Dr. Fauci also said the FDA is still waiting for more data from Moderna and Johnson & Johnson before authorizing their boosters, which is expected to happen in the next few weeks. Researchers are also looking at whether mix and match vaccines are a safe and effective way to boost protection.
Mix and match means if I get Moderna as my primary and second shot, can I get a J&J or a Pfizer for my boost? We don't project, Major, that there is going to be any difference or any signal of concern to do that.
Dr. Fauci also said that those who may have already gotten their third dose without this official guidance should probably be okay, but they prefer that you wait to hear from officials. Now, there is one bright spot to report this morning. One model estimates that the U.S. is already through the worst of the Delta variant and that both cases and deaths will start to steadily decline into the spring if more kids get vaccinated and if a new variant doesn't take off. So, Gayle, here is hoping.
I know. We need hope these days. Thank you very much, Weijia.